MTN Elite Under-19 Interregional Tournament, which is it started running from yesterday. We're going up to the 2nd of November. For the next 10 days or so, we're going to be bringing you action live from this center, bringing you all the matches, the quality, the junior talents that we have, plus, of course, the fun and the excitement. Once again, thank you very much. Pleasant day it is for association football. The weather is fine. Sun is out. Gentle breeze. And we're looking forward to nothing but fireworks. This morning, it is the turn of a central region to also show us what they're made of in their first game against yesterday's winners, Greater Accra. It's a match that is expected to be very, very fast-paced, and of course of our expectations, by virtue of the fact that Greater Accra yesterday won their first match by a whooping 4-0 margin. And so the expectations are that they will go all out today to beat this team sporting the black outfit. But they are yet to showcase what they have. This is Central Region's first game of asking. And there the Central Region lineup you have on your screen with Toffa in goal. But Jekum, the chap in the number 9 jersey, we understand is a very fast-paced player. We see Jekum. Tevia Hatchful will be in the middle of that attack with a lot of support coming from Salam Alidu and Emmanuel Kwame Boachi, who are the full backs. Referee John Ampedu, his linesman, and second assistant referee will be Pius Moleke. The fourth official is Abdul Hanan Ibrahim. These are young men who have gone through the mill in terms of their Catch Them Young competition. For some of them we have met before, right from the KGL Under-17, its first inception. And of course, Team Greater Accra have not changed their lineup. This is the same lineup that did wonders yesterday. And so we will have Vipo in goal. The likes of Kusiapia will show his dexterity in the defense. Going forward, Kenneth Boateng will probably be the only inclusion in the team. Daniel Tevia Hatchful, Yusuf Sani, I should say, for Team Greater Accra, together with Emmanuel Lomote, and of course Yao Awuni, the prospects for the Greater Accra team. Yao Awuni is in jersey number 14, Emmanuel Lomote is in jersey number 11. We saw a lot of intelligent play from these young boys. We're hoping that today we will see a repeat. Michael Miracle is handling the team from Central Region. I had a chat with him whilst they were warming up, and he says, Prince, expect something different. So we will see. But Afote Odai also tells me that, Prince, we are maintaining the same lineup simply because they played well yesterday. We want to see a continuation of their performance. And so let's take a look at how these two teams shape up as they get and usher themselves into the game. There'll be a lot of morale going into the game. Of course, Greater Accra yesterday were supported mainly by their number 1 supporter. And I'm talking about the Regional Football Association chairman of the Greater Accra region, Samuel Abuabri, also known as Qatar. But today, you can never tell which dignitary or personality will be joining us as we give you the kickoff here this morning. And the Central Region who are playing from left to right. Central Region playing from left to right, and Greater Accra are in the red and white outfit. And it's the first incursion as it goes for a dash down that left flank where Kwafo Emmanuel will show how quick and fast he is. They try and go through the middle. Captain for the Central Region, Salam Mika Alidu, will be occupying the right-hand side of defense for Team Central. And so we're expecting a lot of forceful play. Ibrahim Yakubu will be giving him the support. There he is, long ball out. And as we said earlier on, same lineup for Team Greater Accra after a wonderful performance in yesterday's encounter in which they won by 4 goals to 0. In commentary position with me as usual is NY, and together we will walk you through the excitement for match day 2. And of course, dignitaries yet to take their seats, but there are a couple of them around. Especially, we must also acknowledge the technical committee that is working on this championship. Some of our coaches, old and young, are also here with us, especially those who have had a simple, glorious relationship with Team Greater Accra. And first incursion coming up for Team Greater Accra. Expecting a decent cross from that left foot. He lays on a pass. And then it's a long one. That was good. First incursion by Team Greater Accra. They just missed by a whisker. But of course, then the genuity and intelligence of players like Emmanuel Alomote is one of the players we need to look out for. Like I said earlier on, he's quick, he's smart, and especially when he's making those daring runs on the flank, he's one player to look out for. We are yet to see the midfield dynamo himself, Yao Awuni. What a game he had, and he promises to continue with that. For Team Central, again, we're yet to see how purposeful up front they will be as the game progresses. It's early days yet, but here they come with an opportunity. Tidied up nicely, ball goes all the way to goalkeeper Emmanuel Vipo, and Vipo has been the talk of town after Greater Accra's game yesterday. Hardly tested in the game, but ably led his team to a 4-0 win. A team that listens attentively, according to head coach Afote Odai, and so we are expecting that Greater Accra will keep the momentum flowing. Yesterday we also saw some brilliance from teams like the Eastern region, the Volta region, the Northern region. They all showed a lot of promise, and so obviously this maiden edition of the MTN Elite Under 19 Championship is set to make inroads into the heart of lovers of football. Of course, the president of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku, has a heart for football development, has a heart for young talent identification and development. And so this has come in good stead. Both the girls and the boys have competitions that would help shape them up in terms of future preferences for either local professional football or indeed even up to the national level. Ball goes over the line before Hatchful could get to it. Hatchful comes in with a lot of grit and experience, one of the fast and sleek paced players of Team Central. And again, watching them this morning during their warm-up before this game, it was clear, it was obvious that they will rely on some amount of speed during the game. There's the first 5 minutes. Ball brought down nicely by Mustafa Bunyaminu. Bunyaminu was on target yesterday, opened the floodgates for Team Greater Accra. Good turn, and then reorganization in the middle as they come forward. Team Central a bit too long for him to get to. And so once again, Greater Accra will have the opportunity to build an attack. Can he go around his marker? No, this time around is the Salam Mika ably controlling that Central region, have an opportunity. But so far the opportunities that have come to Team Central, weather has changed for them, especially when they get towards the 18 of their opponent. There's a run into the 18-yard box. This could be dangerous for Team Central. Player goes down. Bunyaminu could not maintain his composure. But again, he's showing clearly that he will be the pivot of control for Team Greater Accra. All directions will be going towards him. 10 RFA under 19 teams gathering here in Pram, bringing together some of the nation's most promising young footballers in a celebration of such raw emerging talent. Teamwork and football excellence as well. Temporary hold up. There's a player down injured. Anyway, the game has started on a pretty good note. We haven't seen Team Central Region and what they are made of. But you and I enjoyed a classic performance from Team Greater Accra yesterday. Your thoughts going into this game?
Definitely, we've seen how Greater Accra yesterday, they were able to thrash their opponent, Upper East, 4 goals to nothing. And everyone wants to see how the Central team will also be coming into this game, knowing that the Greater Accra team are very solid in all cylinders and all departments on the field. So they'll be looking forward to stop those threat of players like Yusuf Sani and Aminu and Emmanuel Lomote and Aaron Salifu and also Awuni Yao. Those are the guys that make the Greater Accra team tick. And also going forward, the Central team will also make sure they can also see if they can draw a lot of men into the spaces of the Team Greater Accra defense and see if they can get something out of them. It's going to be a very tactical approach, and knowing for so, any game that appears to be in a very tactical way, we don't really see much goals in that particular game. But I'm hoping that we can see goals in this, because Team Greater Accra have already shown what they are made of and what they are capable of doing. It's Team Central that a lot of eyes are on them to see if they can really turn something around and also show that Team Greater Accra can be beaten. So we are here for a big game. Obviously, Team Central are trying as much as possible to tidy up their defense bit by bit, especially with their captain Salam Mika Alidu, who has been body checking the attacking threat of Team Greater Accra. But let's not forget, Team Greater Accra, they have skillful players up front that can really hurt you when you lose any balls in those dangerous areas. So let's see how this game is going to unfold.
Pressure on Team Central now. Being called upon to defend, but Team Greater Accra have almost always showed that they've got ideas. Kwafu with the throw-in. He comes back to Kwafu. Kwafu controls brilliantly. Sometimes it gets a bit tough as the game goes on to players down, 1 for each side. But as we told you earlier on, this competition is for 10 under 19 regional teams. And they grouped in 2, Group A and Group B. In Group A, we've got Eastern Region, Northern Region, Western Region, Upper West, and the Brong Ahafo regions. And of course, Team B has the Group B has Greater Accra, Ashanti, Volta, Upper East, and the Central Region. So for Central Region in Group B, this is their first encounter. All the teams, other teams, have a game each. And for Group A, Eastern Region are showing clearly that they are one of the teams to watch out for. They played yesterday and won their game. Northern Region also won their game. West and Upper West are yet to record victories. Ahafo will be playing later today. Good ball control is brought back. Ooh, that's a strong one. Central keep the ball to themselves. Nicely done. And now there's space on the right. They switch to the left. That's thinking by the youngster. But obviously not finding the target. And that's quite unfortunate. Greater Accra played yesterday. They won. Ashanti played yesterday. They won. Volta and Upper East are yet to record victories. Central Region will be playing later today. So that is the position so far. It's match day 2. And Greater have an opportunity of coming forward yet again. Carefully controlling the midfield, because that's the engine of the team Greater Accra. And of course, losing possession would mean that they would have to rally back to defend. It's a long ball forward to the near side. He's looking for Kwafu Emmanuel and gets him. The ball goes over the line.
Yeah, that was in the process of the build-up from our team Greater Accra. Kwafu Emmanuel, left wing back who loves to join the attack where necessary. Looking forward to see how Team Central will be stopping those lightning pace coming from the wing backs of our team Greater Accra. Mohamed Merida on the right side and Kwafu Emmanuel on the left side.
Vipo will be called upon to initiate the build-up for Team Greater Accra. And like my colleague and I said, there's going to be a lot of running, especially from the fullbacks, and they've showed that clearly they have the eye. Yes, Yusuf. The opportunity is gone, but the bench love the thought that went into it.
Yeah, obviously, that is Yusuf Sani. Mr. Knight, he was a man of the match performance, a very good player on and off the ball, knows how to position himself when he's off the ball, and he's very, very good when he gets the ball, full of tricky, and can also finish off shots in a precise way. I'm looking forward to see how Team Central will be stopping on these guys. But we've done about 13 minutes, and so far so good for Team Central. We've been able to tidy up the defense a bit, allowing Team Greater Accra to have that dominance and possession that they always love to play.
Well, Team Central coming into this game have a slight edge or a slight advantage by virtue of the fact that yesterday the entire team were at the pitch side to watch Greater Accra thrash Upper East by 4-0. So at least they may have a fair idea as to how to weather the storm when the storm rises. But again, I'm sure that for the abilities of their coaches, one like Afote Odai, he may vary the tactics as the game goes along. But on the far side, Greater Accra look at an opportunity coming through. Emmanuel Lomote, pass is laid on, shot is fired. Not the kind of shots to beat Bernard Toffa in goal for Team Central.
You see how the setup on the defense for Team Central, not allowing Team Greater Accra that space to operate and not giving them that freedom and liberty to even have much time to think of what to do with the ball when they get into the final third there. You can see the cross came in, but look at how many bodies from the Central team, how they gathered up to rush on the attackers of the Team Greater Accra, making it minimal for them to have that vision to shoot.
Quarter of an hour played so far. Nothing to really talk about, but the kids are definitely showing us what they are made of. They think quick on the ball, they create the opportunities and the chances. And of course, at certain points, they also show that apart from being quick on their feet and in their minds, they also have a variation of ideas.
Team Central will love to start off from the back, and that is a dangerous thing to do, especially if you don't keep your passes in an accuracy form. And Team Greater Accra player gets down in that process of trying to skip past his marker, the man, Yusuf Sani. It's one of the dangerous men in the Team Greater Accra. Team Greater Accra will have this free kick, and let's see how Bernard Toffa, goalkeeper for Team Central, will map up the strategy to deny them.
It's long, is deep into the 18-yard box. Quick recovery by Team Central. Keeping the ball to himself. nearly inviting trouble, but they come away with Kenneth Boateng. Good ball control on the far side, but again, very, very uncompromising. But trust Mohamed Meriga. Yesterday we saw how strong he is, and watching him yesterday reminds one of a certain Amankwa who played for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Frank Amankwa, that's the name. Very smart, loves the daring run on the flanks, and Meriga epitomizes that. It's a long ball into the 18-yard box, again well read by the defense of Central. And I'm loving the pace at which Central keep their composure, not in a haste to get themselves out of danger. And so far I seem to be playing to their advantage. Yusuf brings it back, looking for support. Good turn. And then tries to cut in, but he's clipped from behind. That's Emmanuel Kwafo. And again, we spoke about how flexible the fullbacks of Team Greater Accra are. It's easy for them to join the attack when they're going through, and I think they're using them as auxiliaries. So Central would not keep their eyes too much on the unintended targets.
Well, Prince, we've not really seen much from Team Greater Accra as compared to yesterday night when they played with Team Upper East. You could see how they were very, very catchy on the eye, and how they move in quickly with their runs. Seems a bit of fatigue playing on the part of Team Greater Accra. Played yesterday night.
Yep.
And you have an early fixture, so it's having a little bit of a toll on the Team Greater Accra. But obviously they will still fight, because Team Central are not really opening up. Yeah, soaking the pressure and see if... Oh, that's a strong one there. The referee says play on. It's Team Greater Accra who enjoy the possession of the ball. Spread it to the left side to Yusuf Sani. Yusuf Sani, dribble pass, sensing the pass there, but Central team are there to clear their lines. Central team to try to play the short process, to build up from the back, but being hustled out there. Team Greater Accra have the ball possession now. Yusuf Sani showing how versatile he is as the man. Yusuf Sani for Team Greater Accra. Obviously Team Central are not going to allow him the space to operate like that. And, that's Yusuf Sani again. He's full of tricky moment, and anytime he's on the ball, he draws about 2-3 players on him.
Team Central on the offensive now as they come forward with a daring run. Hatchful once again. Oh, good footwork from the youngster. He leaves the ball behind, but he still maintains his possession as Team Central drilling across. Easily cleared, but they won't give up. They're looking for a drive from a distance. Effort didn't go too far. Again, quick organization in defense. Kwame Boache does well, lays on a pass. Now Team Central are looking purposeful as they come forward. The technical study team has been put in place for this championship, and they are assiduously at work. And at the end of the year championship, obviously the study group will put a report together. Let's see how things go with the championship and the tournament. But from what we saw yesterday, there's a lot of positivity to talk about. Vipo starts the attack for Team Greater Accra. of all the teams that we have seen, he's arguably the tallest goalkeeper. We've seen, of course, we've also seen one of the tallest strikers, and he plays for Team Volta. Good work done by goalkeeper Bernard Toffa. And as we said earlier on, they are not in a haste to get themselves out of trouble. Easy does it.
And that's what you need to do when you're playing with Team Greater Accra. They are very pacey there.
And it's an opportunity for Team Central, but miles and miles offside.
Yeah, you're trying as much as possible to get through the spaces behind the defense of Team Greater Accra from Team Central. And they should keep probing, and they might get something out of that. Team Greater Accra have slowed the tempo down a bit. Approaching 22 minutes of first half. A game between Central team and Team Greater Accra. Central team operating from the left to right. Team in the black jersey. Whereas Team Greater Accra opts for the red and white jersey. Ball being sent back to Emmanuel Vipo. Goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra spread it to the right side. Looking for Mohamed Meriga. Meriga sends it back to his colleague, number 4 jersey, Kennedy Apia. Apia also searches for Yusuf Sani. Sani spread it to Kafo Emmanuel. Kafo spread it to Mustafa. Mustafa still with the ball. Gets it back. Kwafo sends it across. Lomote with the ball. He's sensing a lovely drive, and there goes the first goal for Team Greater Accra. What a beautiful curl there from Emmanuel Lomote for Team Greater Accra. Lovely team goal.
And it looks like the demolition exercise has begun for Team Greater Accra. Again, we spoke about how flexible that player Lomote is, and clearly picking his spot, realizing the goalkeeper was off his line. He did the simplest of taps, brought it into the 18-yard box, and then curled it round the goalkeeper with the inner part of his left foot, that cultured left foot of his. Brought it down nicely. There you go. It's an art, goal scoring. At least that's what Eric Bekwai told me yesterday. And so once you master the art, it is easy for you to get the goals at the desired time. 1 goal to the good for Team Greater Accra against Team Central. 24 minutes played.
We're looking to see how Central team will respond to that. And I must say, that's a lovely goal there from Emmanuel Lomote on his favorite foot. But there goes Team Central, flying from the right flank there, sensing a cross. Neatly dealt with the defense of Team Greater Accra. They try to calm situations from the back. Sensing a long one. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Team Central. Throw-in done effectively. Ball is with Kenneth Watkins, spread it play to... He's sensing a long drive, and oh, what an awareness there from Emmanuel Vipo for Team Greater Accra.
Yeah. Build up again for Team Central, very slow but very consistent as they came forward. Now you realize that that final shot took a bit of a deflection, but like you again rightly pointed out, the awareness of Vipo up to the job, up to the hilt, and he read that very well. Again, he used that height of his to advantage. Only had to leave just a couple of centimeters, and then tip the ball over the bar for a corner kick.
Team Central have the corner kick, and it's Hatchful sensing a long one. Head gets connected there, but referee spots an infringement. It's going to be a free kick in favor of Team Greater Accra. Referee whistles to halt proceedings. So they go for a water break.
Scotty, who leads the pack of instructors, to Scotty, who leads the pack of instructors to take these young boys and girls through the rudiments of refereeing. And so sometimes they also take the opportunity to point out quickly some of the little flaws that they have observed while the game is in progress. But I'll tell you what, I mean, on the whole, it's been an above average performance by the Catch Them Young officials. And there you have the technical committee observing the game from a distance. Eric Bekwin is there. Messi Tego Kwaku is also there. I'm trying to pick up the name of the lady sitting next to Messi Tego Kwaku. She used to play for Ghana Immigration Ladies, and she's actually the coach that led the Greater Accra under 15 girls to the championship just a couple of weeks ago. And so I'll pick up the name and then share with our viewers. But yes, she has also started her coaching career on a very, very bright note. Like I said, she played many years for the senior national women's team, the Black Queens. And so if you've got individuals like that sharing their thoughts on a technical group, then you should know that definitely we're making advancements when it comes to development of the game. Throwing advantage to Team Greater Accra. Lovely pass. Nicely controlled, and now they look for men up front. But again, you see the number of white and red numbers in defense for Team Greater Accra. They rally back and defend gallantly. The cross is on from Richard Mensah. No problems at all for Vipo.
Not that cross is not going to trouble Imano Vipo. And Richard Mensah knew that. Team Greater Accra will start off from the back. Ball sent to Kennedy Appiah. Appiah sends it to Kwafo Emmanuel on the left side. Sends in a long one, searching for Mustafa, but it's a good reading and communication there from the defender and the central goalkeeper. Central will start to build up from the back, but high press nature from Team Greater Accra. Team Central escaped that one. There they go with the high press there, and it's Team Greater Accra with the ball. It's Mohamed Meriga, sends it to Lomote. Lomote spreads the play, but good reading there from Salam Mika Alidu for Team Central. But there's a player down from Team Central, Daniel Tavia Hatchful. It's down, and the medical team gets to him to check what the problem is.
Well, let's hope that he can recover and recover fully. There are some team officials from the other regional teams. One I can recognize, one of the officials of Team Volta, watching the game carefully. And that's the advantages they have. Your team is not playing, you can watch the other teams perform, so that when it gets to your turn, it is easy for you to map up a strategy on how to counter the team when you play against them. Game will continue. Quickly done by John Ampedu as center referee for this game. Are we going to see the first yellow card? Yes, we have. We have played half an hour in the first half, 30 minutes gone. And it's Team Greater Accra who lead by 1.
Yellow card being shown to Mohamed Meriga of Team Greater Accra. And he needs to be careful. He is a defender, and another card might get him sent off. And there was a high foot there, and the referee spotted that. Victim was Poku Samuel for Team Greater Accra. Referee spotted that from Kenneth Boateng of Team Central. And Team Greater Accra will restart with a short pass there from Emmanuel Vipo. Vipo sends it to his player, and that is Kwafo. Kwafo sends in a cross there. Good reading there from the defense of Team Central. And it's Team Greater Accra who have started off with their rhythm, trying to use the flanks to their advantage. Send the ball back to Ponku. Ponku sends it to Mediga. Mediga back to Ponku. Ponku tried to hold on, but couldn't keep it in play. Goes out of play, and it's a throw in for Team Central. Central takes it quickly there, but still have the ball in possession. Team Central trying to hold the ball back, spread the play, but not the accuracy he was searching for. Team Greater Accra will regain with the ball possession, sends in a long one, searching for Mustafa. The chase is on, but there goes the Team Central defender, who clears his line and forces a corner. Team Greater Accra who love to put in those long balls, which they know they have a spearhead man up front, Mustafa Bunyamino. The player down, Emmanuel Kwame Boache for Team Central. Look at that way he had to put his leg out there to stretch and clear the line, and that has been the result of him being down there.
Yep. He showed a lot of power going into that, but of course, man pass man, as the saying goes. Anyway, let's go back to the technical committee that is working on this group. And as we told you earlier on, Eric Bequin is here working for the group. These are other members of some of the teams watching the game from a distance as the game will continue. Greater Accra putting the pressure on their opponents as they come forward. Good header out there by the captain, Salam Mika. And it clears out. But apart from Mercy Tego Kwaku, the lady sitting next to Mercy Tego Kwaku is Romana Tutahiru. Romana Tutahiru, as we told you earlier on, solid player for Ghana Immigration Service, and of course the Black Queens back in the day. And she's now putting on the coaching's gown, and obviously part of the technical group. We told you the success story she had with the under-15s earlier on when they had their turn here in their competition at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. Central Region coming forward. This could be good enough. The cross is on, but again, as the tall, lanky figure of this man, this young boy, Emmanuel Vipo.
Cross was a poor one from Team Central. Always going to get into the safe hands of Emmanuel Vipo for Team Greater Accra. And it's Vipo with the ball now. Spreads it to Afeche Emmanuel. Emmanuel also sends in a long one but loses possession there. And Team Central will see if they can get something out of this. But there comes the defense of Team Greater Accra. Ball gets back to Team Central. Try to build up from the back with the short passes. It's Team Central who loses the ball there, and Team Greater Accra will start off. This is Lomote. He get down there, and this is going to be a free kick for Team Greater Accra. At times you see Team Central losing possession there in a dangerous area. Need to keep it fundamental and simple. That was Awuni out there. He was looking to shoot, and the player knew that Emmanuel Kwame Boache just showed him from the back. Early substitution there.
Daniel Teria Hatchful is off. I'm not too sure whether he may have picked up an injury. I thought that he was very effective on the right-hand side of the build-up for Team Central. But Hatchful has been withdrawn from the game. It's a free kick advantage to Team Greater Accra. Four-man wall formed, and let's see if Lomote can do that magic with that left foot of his again, bend it round the wall into the far corner. Of course, he's done it before. This time around, it did not bring the positive results that they so desired.
Not a shot Lomote was searching for, but as he gets back again to recover.
Nicely done.
Lomote, a very workaholic player, but loses possession there. There's going to be a free kick in favor of Team Central. Team Central, early substitution. Daniel Teria Hatchford out, and Ernest Amwa in the 18 jersey replaces him. Don't really know. Maybe it could have been results of injury, or perhaps a tactical switch or tweak from Team Central technical side. Let's take a look again of what really transpired into the foul there. See, it was Punku Samuel who denied his opponent from getting past him. And we have Team Greater Accra player 2. It's Emmanuel Lomote. Hope that he's okay. He's been one of the instrumental players who makes the Team Greater Accra tick. Already have a goal in his name in this match. 38 minutes played in the first half, and it's Team Greater Accra 1, Team Central 0. Team Central will take the free kick. Couldn't really get anything out of that, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Central. Takes it quickly there. Team Central sends in a low drive, but the defense is quick there from Team Greater Accra. Ball being kicked out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Central. They do it quickly there. Team Central sends the ball to Kenneth Boateng. Kenneth Boateng sends in a long pass there, searching for his colleague. A cross gets in, but header clears out. Not really cleared out here. A cross get in, and this time Emmanuel Vipo gets a hand to that, forces a corner.
Constant pressure coming from Team Central at this stage as we delve into the last 5 minutes of the first half. Of course, wanting to leave the first half with a positive mark on their game. It hasn't been so outstanding for Team Central so far. They still trail by 1-0. 40 minutes played in the game. And of course, it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of action coming up on match day 2. Later on, we have Team Brong Ahafo taking on Team Northern. And that's another of those battles that we will be bringing to you in the comfort of your homes. We'll wrap up the day's activities with Team Western taking on Team Eastern.
40 minutes played here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center, and it's a long drive there from Team Greater Accra to see what he was trying to do. Awuni out. It's a decent effort, but not going to trouble Team Central on that occasion. The ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick for Team Central. Team Central started off with decent defending, but couldn't really keep out. Mano Lomote strike there, and his Team Greater Accra with the ball, and Sani tried to get through, but he was stopped from the tracks there. Ball still with Team Greater Accra, and it is Kwafu Imano sends the ball back to Emmanuel Feche. Feche sends in a long pass there. He gets his opponent back. he's being brought down in that process there.
Well, he had to be quick, he had to be smart. He knew that there was going to be a blockade on the road ahead of him, but went through it all the same, and eventually he got the advantage that he wanted. That was some quick thinking on the part of Team Greater Accra, and again, good stop there by Awuni. Was daring, you know, and he knew that he was going to be involved in a tangle of legs, but went through it all the same, and he's got the free kick.
Yeah, Awuni knew what he was doing, and he has won a free kick for his team. See what Team Greater Accra can do with this. Sensing a long drive, took a deflection there, but wow, that could have been a second goal for Team Greater Accra.
Yep. Let's give credit to the goalkeeper. At least he did work. Bernard Toffa guessed right, went up, prevented it from going into his goal. Advantage corner kick.
Team Greater Accra will take the corner. You see Sani behind the ball. Makes it short. Kwafo Emmanuel gets that, but it's way off target. The idea was good, but the execution was poor on the part of Kwafo Emmanuel for Team Greater Accra.
Did well to bring the ball down nicely, but again, he just got it wrong. But they still come forward. Oh, Yusuf. That is what we've been talking about. That is what we've been implying, is the quality that these young players show when they get the opportunity. Pass came from Awuni from the far side, lined up beautifully by Yusuf, drove it to the top corner of the goal, and unfortunately this time around Toffa did not see it coming, not at all, but he took his time, lined it up nicely and drove it right there, you know, aided by the crossbar that effected the dink for it to land firmly and squarely inside the goal. Yusuf Sani is the name, and I think yesterday he won the MVP, did he not?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, and so he's showing clearly why all eyes should be on him. Very unassuming. He's not part of the team that would clearly show you that he is very good, but he gets the opportunity, creates the chance, and then lands the impact. Perfect game.
Perfect game for Team Greater Accra. They are up by 2 goals. Team Central will see if they can get something out of this chance, but quickly dealt with the defense of Team Greater Accra. There they come again. Spread play to the right flank. They try to keep the short passes. Good thinking there from the defense of Team Greater Accra. Sends the ball to Aaron to Kwafo. Kwafo takes it back to Kennedy Appiah. Appiah sends it back to his goalkeeper Emmanuel Vipo. Vipo sends it back to Kennedy. Kennedy sends it to Aaron. Aaron switch play to the left side, and it's going to be the goal scorer Sani. He's trying to keep it in play, but referee spotted that. So it's out of play.
45 minutes of action done here. 3 minutes of add-on time is what our officials say we have left. Fourth official for this game is Ibrahim Abdul Hanan. And Greater Accra would probably want to seal off the first half with a lot of confidence and also in majestic style. But again, it will be a careful build-up by Team Greater Accra, not in a haste, but looking for men in open spaces, and that's good enough as they build up. This time the shot did not get to the target. A good opportunity for Kennedy Appiah. And one thing I've noticed about the technical bench, anytime the opportunity is created and even missed in the process, they still applaud the effort of the young players.
And that's what they need to do. Need to motivate them and encourage them, even though they didn't get it on target. Just encourage them that they can do more, and they should be doing more of that. And that is the key to the success of the Team Greater Accra. They always keep on, and they know they are going to get something out of that. And there they go again, but this time it's calmly done by the defense of Team Central. trying to keep it short passes there. Ball being spread to the attacker of Team Central, but there comes the tidiness of Team Greater Accra defense. Ponku Samuel. Throwing being done quickly by Central team, but they lose his possession there, but they get it back. Try to get in some short passes there to open the defense of Team Greater Accra. They get a shot getting through, but being blocked. Referee spotted an infringement there, said being shoved from behind from player Richard Asari Armstrong on the Aaron Salifu. Emmanuel Vipo sent it to Kennedy. Kennedy also spread a play to Aaron. Aaron takes it back to Emmanuel. Emmanuel takes it back to Emmanuel Vipo. Vipo spread a play to Merega. Merega also leaves it to Awuni. Awuni spread a play to Kennedy. Kennedy also gives it to Aaron, and Kennedy gets it back. This time is Yusuf Sani with the ball. It's dangling there. Oh, good feet there from Yusuf Sani. Ball still in possession with Team Greater Accra. Aaron Salifu. Salifu takes it back to Manuel Fetcher. Fetcher was searching Ponku Samuel, but couldn't get that accuracy. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Central. 3 minutes added on. Almost done.
Well, there we have it. It's the end of the first 45 minutes in a very interesting game between Team Central and Team Greater Accra. This is Team Central's first outing in the championship since it started yesterday. Today is just match day 2. Greater Accra continuing from where they left off in their last match played against Team Upper East. They beat them by 4-0. And they're currently leading by 2-0, which also tells us a lot about the ability of the technical bench of Team Greater Accra. They have maintained the same members who played in the first match for the second game, and again they've got their noses ahead, which means Team Central have a lot of work to do. That's the technical bench of Team Greater Accra, or the members of Team Greater Accra. So far, so good. Afote Odai and his colleagues have had a 100% performance, at least as far as the first game and the halftime of this second game is concerned. But there's a lot more to come your way, so do stay with us. It's halftime here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, and at halftime is Central Region 0, Greater Accra Region 2.
Will be joining us as we give you the kickoff here this morning.
Where Kwafo Emmanuel will show how quick and fast he is. They try and go through the middle. Captain for the Central Region, Salam Mika Alidu, will be occasion coming up for Team Greater Accra. Expecting a decent cross from that left foot. He lays on a pass. And then it's a long one. That was good. Emmanuel Lomote is one of the players we need to look out for. Like I said earlier on, he saw some brilliance from teams like the Eastern Region, the Volta Region, the Northern Region, Greater Accra. Good turn. And then reorganization in the middle as they come forward. Team Central has changed for them, especially when they get towards the 18 of their opponent. There's a run into the 18-yard box. This could be dangerous for Team Central.
Captain Salam Mika Alidu, who has been body checking the attacking threat of Team Greater Accra, but let's not forget Team Greater Accra.
Ooh, that's a strong one. Central keep the ball to themselves. Nicely done. And now there's space on the right. They switch to the left. That's good thinking by the youngster. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of running, especially from the fullbacks, and they've showed that clearly they have the eye. Yes, Yusuf. They vary the tactics as the game goes along. But on the far side, Greater Accra look at an opportunity coming through. Emmanuel Lomote Pass is laid on, shot is fired. Not the kind of shots to beat Bernard Toffa.
And out there, you can see the cross came in, but look at how many bodies from the central team, how they gathered up, deny them.
It's long, is deep into the 18-yard box. Quick recovery by teams.
Oh, enjoy the possession of the ball. Spread it to the left side to Yusuf Sani. Yusuf Sani, dribble pass, sensing a pass there, but central team are there.
They come forward with a daring run. Hatchful once again. Oh, good footwork from the youngster.
Spread it to Kwafo Emmanuel. Kwafo spread it to Mustafa. Mustafa still with the ball. Gets it back. Kwafo sends it across. Lomote with the ball. He's sensing a lovely drive, and there goes the first goal for
begun for Team Greater Accra. Again, we spoke about how flexible that player Lomote is, and clearly picking his spot, realizing the goalkeeper was off his line. He did the simplest of taps, brought it into the 18-yard box, and then curled it round the goalkeeper with the inner part of his left foot, that cultured left foot of his. Brought it down nicely. There you go. It's an art.
Going down effectively. Ball is with Kenneth Watkins. Spread it play to. He sends in a long drive, and oh, what an awareness there from.
Lovely pass. Nicely controlled, and now they look for men up front. But again, you see the number of white and red numbers in defense for Team Greater Accra. They rally back and defend gallantly. The cross is on from Richard Mensah.
Sends it to Kwafo Emmanuel on the left side. Sends in a long one, searching for Mustafa, but it's a good reading. Good reading there from the defense of Team Central. And it's Team Greater Accra who have started off. But they are
watching the game from a distance as the game will continue. Greater Accra putting the pressure on their opponents as they come forward. Good header out there by the captain Salam Mika earlier on when they had their turn here in their competition at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Central region coming forward. This could be good enough. The cross is on, but again, as the tall, lanky figure.
And Team Greater Accra will start off. This is Lomote. He gets to Kenneth Boateng. Kenneth Boateng sends in a long pass there, searching for his colleague. A cross gets in, but header clears out. Not really cleared out yet. A cross get in, and 40 minutes played. Here at the Ghana Soccer Center, and it's a long drive there from Team Greater Accra. Accra can do with this. Sends in a long drive, took a deflection there, but wow, that could have been a second goal for Team Greater Accra.
Yep, but they still come forward. Oh, Yusuf. That is what we've been. They get the opportunity. Pass came from Awuni from the far side, lined up beautifully by Yusuf, drove it to the top corner of the goal, and unfortunately this time around Toffa did not see it coming, not at all. But he took his time, lined it up nicely, and drove it right there. You know, aided by the. And Greater Accra would probably want to seal off the first half with a lot of confidence and also in majestic style. But again, it will be a careful build-up by Team Greater Accra.
Not shot passes there. Ball being spread to the attacker of Team Central, but there comes Emmanuel. Emmanuel takes it back to Emmanuel Vipo. Vipo spread the play to Yusuf Sani with the ball. It's dangling there. Oh, good feet there from Yusuf Sani. 3 minutes added on. Almost done.
Well, there we have it. It's the end of the first 45 minutes in a very interesting game between Team Central and Team.
immediately after this game, 10 minutes to the time should be here. 10 minutes to kick off to the regulation time, get closer to the section to the FIFA pitch, so we can have all that. So big up to you, Felix. Doing a great job for the Football Association. Yeah, he's been here for a very long time. He doesn't come to the office. Accra is hard. Here is very soft. You know, here a lot of things are body absolutely doing a good job. So we don't at all. Small guy, I'm ready to run. I'm ready to run. What is that? I'm ready to run. Today is under 17. Tomorrow is under 20. Tomorrow is giving Great guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you do know, Northern Region will take on Borough for the second match. Please, respectfully, kindly go to the power pitch for your warm-up. 10 minutes to time, you get closer to this pitch for the second game. 3 more games to wrap up for the town. But for now, it's been a greater Accra show. Emmanuel Lomote, the capital giant fought. And we look forward to subsequent exciting matches in the stages. So far, so good. A lot of talented players have been spotted. Our host of scouts are here. And our technical officials are also here taking notice of the talent that are being displayed by this young, promising players from all the 10 nations. This is match day 2 of the MTN and the technical commission of the technical center of the Ghana Football Association. The Ghana Master Center of Excellence. And as you can see, a lot of work is going on, a lot of progress is being made here at this facility. There's going to be the legacy projects and 3 or 4 staff hotels. As you can see, the gymnasium is taking shape. The volleyball court and others is taking shape. So, Ghana is really seeing a rapid improvement under the leadership of Kent Edwards. We're excited about it. And the future is extremely important like for the So we get ready with our referee John Ampadu of the Category Referees fame and getting us ready for the commencement of the second half. Like when church using the commencement of the second half. Yes, for those of us who attend churches, that's it. So good to see all of you today. We thank God for good now. Big ups to the team from maxtv. You guys are the real MVPs, the camera guys, the MCR, the commentators. You guys have followed the game. We have toiled together for many years, giving these young boys and girls the opportunity. When you become superstar, you don't mind us, but we still work. When you become superstar, you play people who don't remember us. Thank you very much.
Good one, Rod, Ima. Play. Money form. Somebody, you know. Hey.
Second half starts in earnest, and we're going to bring you the next 45 minutes of what promises to be more action. Central Region 0, Greater Accra Region 2, and first injury. Injury worries for team Greater Accra, and he will be worked on quickly so that the game will continue. But Greater Accra looking forward to continuing the massacre they started in the first half. There's a lot of confidence oozing from this Greater Accra team, and clearly showing it on the field of play as well. Team Central, and the look on the face of their head coach clearly tells it all, that yes, he knows that it's going to be a difficult game, but also believes that there's positivity at the end of it. Michael Miriku, the head coach. But for now, it's Team Central who will be trailing from behind. Mohamed Meriga is up on his feet and will continue with the game shortly. But that's the bench for Team Greater Accra. Game will continue with a lot of purpose showing on the part of Team Greater Accra. But let's cross over and talk to Team Central, or let's take a look at Team Central. Yes, they have the quality. They know how to build up from behind, consistent build up. They are not in a rush to create any untoward opportunities. But when the opportunities come, that is where they are found wanting. There you have a player down, being clipped just before he entered the 18-yard box. It's going to be a free kick opportunity for Team Central, and that's a daring run from Ernest Amwa. Down he went. Strong challenge. And it leaves him with no option but to get an advantageous free kick for Team Central. And this is an opportunity to really test the defense of Team Greater Accra. They have not conceded a goal as yet, but 2 goals in this game, 4 goals in the first game, a whooping 6 goals for Team Greater Accra. Clearly one of the favorites getting into the game, and looking forward to continuing that positivity in this game. Team Central with the free kick. Let's see what kind of opportunities will arise from this chance. Looking to drill one in. Asari Armstrong is behind the ball. He runs over it into the 18-yard box, and is headed away nicely over the line on the far side for a welcome throw into Team Central. They want to continue with the pressure they're putting on Team Greater Accra. Richard Mensah gets involved in the build-up, but again, opportunity blows away for Team Central. Greater Accra, by the way, will continue, and my colleague NY has been sniffing around the teams during the halftime break. Will definitely fill us in on what's the way forward, especially for Team Central. How do they get themselves back into the game? That's a long ball to the near side. Mr. Lomote with the ball. He goes past one, can't go past two. Team Central have the advantage, and they clear out. Strong run there, kept in play, and this is good enough for Team Central as they come forward. Kenneth Boateng gives the ball away when it mattered most. Meanwhile, referee has blown the whistle. I guess he will get the advantage. But again, it was a daring run by Team Central, looking at causing havoc as they get close to the 18-yard box.
Obviously, they need to cause some havoc. The pep talk from the recess, Team Central, the coach, telling them that they should keep up their passes. Long ball, not going to trouble Emmanuel Vipo there. But Team Central, the technical side, are telling them to keep their passes. And also, whenever they lose the ball, they need to be pressing. Many a times they allow Team Greater Accra to have freedom to operate, and they need to be pressing from all cylinders. That's what they need to be doing, Team Central. And anytime they have an opportunity up front, they need to make it count. And we are going to be seeing a match of the wings joining the attack, the likes of Ernest Amwa, Richard Mensah. Not seeing much from Kwesi Ajekuma of Team Central, but it's Team Greater Accra who have a corner kick. Corner kick swung in, dealt with the defense of Team Central. Ball still in the danger zone, but this time cleared out. Team Greater Accra still in possession with the ball. Player goes down, and referee says free kick in favor of Team Greater Accra. Team Greater Accra on the other side. You can see Coach Aforte is telling his men to keep more providing of the balls and supplying the balls to their main man up front, Mustafa Buyamino. In the first half, he didn't see much from him, and that's the result of the colleagues not giving him the supplies. And he's telling his guys they should make sure they get Mustafa Buyamino on the score sheet. So that's going to be the idea from both sides getting into the second half. Team Central will be looking forward to equalize and cancel the goals that Team Greater Accra has put in their net, whereas Team Greater Accra will be looking forward to be adding more goals on Team Central.
Greater Accra leading by 2-0 against Team Central. And it's up to Team Central to see whether they can get themselves back into the game. They will be trying from all corners. And we understand that there's a lot of impact to be made by Team Greater Accra as the game progresses and continues. But of course, Team Central also have to lift up their game. It's not just about creating the opportunities, but making an impact. The inroads must be felt when it happens. And let's hope that with 52 minutes gone so far, at least we'll see some positivity in terms of an impact they can make by Team Central. But most definitely, it is going to be very tough for them. But that notwithstanding, it's not going to be that easy. Good ball control. Central have the opportunity as they come forward now. And Greater Accra will take over from here. Good footwork, good display, clearly showing that they understand the game. Oh, Meriga missed his step. 53 minutes gone. There's still a 2-goal advantage for Team Greater. The question is, will they be able to score more goals? And again, one of the most insightful things to know is the fact that Team Greater Accra seem to have a lot of energy as they come forward. Who's there to finish? There's nobody in place. Central Region clear out their lines. But this is a team that played the last match on match day 1, and they are playing the first match on match day 2.
Yeah, for a minute I was thinking Fatigue will be playing on their side, but they've shut it off, and they've shown the great nature of them. Putting 2 goals past Team Central, who this is their first fixture of this tournament.
Yep. That
tells you how serious Team Greater Accra are up for this tournament.
54 minutes gone. Greater Accra putting on the pressure. They're looking for goal number 3. The shot is blocked, but the advantage will still stay with them. Yes, Lomote. He picks the best spot, but Bernard Toffa got there first. And so Bernard did very well. But again, there are a lot of involvement coming from Team Greater Accra as they seek to pile up more pressure. And ironically and funnily enough, they are buoyed up by the fact that it's just been announced that the second vice president of CAF and the president of the Ghana Football Association, Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku, has just joined us here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. And so I'm sure for Team Greater Accra, they would want to impress the second CAF vice president. Of course, it's his brainchild. One of the reasons why they are here, looking at helping them to develop and hone their skills, as it were. Greater Accra dash forward. Central will have a lot of defending to do now. Good footwork, goes past 2 players. They still have the advantage, Team Greater Accra. And Central resolve to thwart all the efforts that come their way. Vipo comes out to challenge for that. He goes down in the process. But that, again, was a daring run. Let's give credit to Team Central. Yabua did very well to get to the ball. Unfortunately, no injury worries for Vipo. And there the goalkeeper coming out to try to fist it away. but Yabua got there first. But no problems for Team Greater Accra. Cleared out of danger zone by Emmanuel Afeche. America, he's been crisscrossing the field, especially in the second half. Greater Accra still have the advantage, moving purposely into open spaces. Good defensive work. It goes over the line, throwing advantage to Team Greater Accra.
Team Central are trying to stop the tracks from Team Greater Accra, but it might be just too much for them. Short passes there from Team Greater Accra, and the boys with receive Sani, but referee spotted something there, and it's a throw in for Team Central. Send the ball back to Tofap makes a kick, and that's gonna be Ernest Amwa from there. But the boys with Team Central sends the ball back to his colleague. Colleague sends it back to his goalkeeper Tofa. Tofa spread a play to his captain Salam. Salam also gets it to Ibrahim Yakubu. Salam gets it back, sends it a long one. And the boys with the Team Greater Accra, and it's going to be the pressure from Team Central, and that is what their coach told them to do. When you're not having the ball, then you need to press.
So there in your shot is the second CAF Vice President and President of the Ghana Football Association, Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. President, and I'm sure that we will find an opportunity to pick his thoughts on probably not only this competition, but generally the competitions that have been outdoored for the under-15s, under-17s, and this maiden edition of the under-19s as well. Are we on track? Are we developing the players to the best of our ability? Is this the way forward? I'm sure all those thoughts will be laid to rest as we go on. But 58 minutes gone. Greater Accra still lead by a comfortable 2-0 margin. Central Region are trying everything to see whether they can claw back some pride, get back into the game, and put on loaded pressure on Team Central.
That's what we'll be looking forward to see from our Team Central. We've done about 58 minutes in the second half, and scoreline still remains the same. You look at Team Greater Accra, you're looking more purposeful there, but this time it's Team Central who breaks free there. And let's see if they can cancel one of the goals out. And oh, what a feeble shot there from Team Central. Kenneth Boateng should have done better on that occasion. That shot is not going to trouble Emmanuel Vipo of Team Greater Accra. Shot was too straight to the goalkeeper. It's Team Greater Accra. Good control there, but couldn't really keep it out. Mohamed Meriga for Team Greater Accra. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Central. Good pressing from a Team Greater Accra on Team Central, forcing a free kick. Aaron Salifu there. The boys with captain Salam. Salam sends in a long one, but there comes Emmanuel Vipo acting as the sweeper there. But a long drive there, spotted the keeper out of the line, but couldn't really keep it accurate there. Kwesi Ajekum for Team Central. We'll be seeing some substitution coming from both sides, Team Central and Team Greater Accra, very soon. Fresh limbs will be introduced into the party to see what they can also bring on board. It's Emmanuel Vipo who starts. Shot pass to his colleague. Try to build up from the back. Pass there. Aaron Salifu to Emmanuel Lomotil. Lomotil couldn't keep that one. The boys with Amwa. Sends the ball out of play, but referee says play on. The boys with Team Greater Accra, and Aaron Salifu sends it to Kennedy with the ball. Kennedy spread a play to Aaron Salifu. Salifu takes it back to Emmanuel Afeche. Afeche sends the ball to Yao Awuni. Awuni skip passes Maka, but this time not going to pass the second one. Team Central have the ball. Careful build up from the back. Team Central with the ball. Still keeping possession. Spread a play to Abdul Saddam. Saddam also sends it back to Ajekum. Ajekum couldn't really get there, and it's the vision and awareness of Emmanuel Vipo of Team Greater Accra stopping the tracks coming from Team Central. Team Greater Accra enjoying more of their possession. They keep it calm, simple, and fundamental. Short passes, careful build up from the back. Ball with Awuni. Awuni spread it to Aaron. Aaron switch play to the left side. The idea was there, but the accuracy couldn't get to his player, and Team Central who have the ball back. Team Central sends the ball to Abdul Salam, and it's Amwa. Amwa with the ball. What can he do with this? He's sensing a pass. He's complaining of a handball, but referee says no. The ball is with Emmanuel Vipo, the goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra. No shot have really troubled him so far. And it's Team Greater Accra who start off from the back.
I think that of the two matches that Team Greater Accra have played, both the Upper East Region team and the Central team have really not tried and tested Vipo. Meriga goes down in that tussle. But again, talking about the Greater Accra goalkeeper, not really tried and tested in the game so far. Corner kick advantage, it will be for Team Greater Accra. But changes by Team Central. Your boy is on. And a couple more players will join them on the field of play. One of them is Rafik Bamutu. And then also Benjamin Apia, you see in your shot, is also getting ready to join his colleagues on the field of play. Meanwhile, injury worries on the field as Greater Accra have a player down. It looks like it's Mr. Lomote, as I'd like to call him, Emmanuel Lomote. Temporary hold up. But so far, so good, especially for Team Greater Accra. And the thigh is being worked on. Let's just hope and pray that it's not cramps. He was in brilliant game mode yesterday, Emmanuel Lomote. And the gentleman behind the success story of Team Greater Accra so far. So good for the team. But Greater Accra are also bringing on Emmanuel Iyaboa. And it looks like Mr. Lomote, yes, he will be substituted. Lomote will not be able to continue the game. Michael Apia is also coming on for another player who did well yesterday, Emmanuel Meriga. Mohamed Meriga, I should say. So Meriga, the fullback, is off, and Lomote, the right winger, is also off. And I will not be too surprised if the limbs are tired. It's a corner kick advantage. Greater Accra, they played absolutely well yesterday, and those two players obviously will need a break. Corner kick to Team Greater Accra. Swung in nicely, goalkeeper to the rescue. But Greater Accra will still continue. Clearance by Team Central. Vipo clears the ball out. That was a good kick, but could not be controlled by Michael Appiah. Now Team Central give the ball away. Greater Accra still have the advantage. Referee says play on. Fighting for every ball in midfield, and that is where it usually starts. And defending, very, very important at this stage. So Greater Accra lose two of the players who did very well, I should say, on match day 1. Mohamed Meriga is off, and then Mr. Lomote is also off. Let's see whether that will affect the team. As we told you earlier on, it's the same lineup that played on match day 1 that are playing today. So obviously there will be a few tired limbs on the field of play. They've been doing a lot of running as well, and I'm not too surprised that 2 or 3 new players have joined the squad on the field of play to see to the conclusion of this morning's game.
A good reading and good observation there from the technical side of Team Greater Accra, knowing that was the starting 11 for the previous game yesterday night. Definitely they're going to be tired legs, and they need to introduce some fresh limbs. Cross was swung in, but no one was there to connect that. Ball being kicked out. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Greater Accra. Boys with the Team Central, and Team Central with the ball. They spread a play there, and it's going to be Ernest Amoah. And Ernest Amoah gets the ball, sends in a short pass there. What can he do with this? And the referee spots that infringement there, and he said it's a penalty for Team Central. And that was a left back in the name of Abdul Samed Yunus, who joined the attack there, and not only doing so, but get clipped from behind and wins a penalty for his Team Central. That was a good vision there from Ernest.
Well, referee was close to the spot, and so penalty given to Team Central. But again, it's interesting to notice the inclusion of Abdul Samed Yunus in the build-up. They have tried almost everything, Team Central.
Yeah.
And so getting into the 18-yard box, creating the opportunities as they went through.
Okay, so is it out the ball? Mr.
Penalty to Team Central is an opportunity to pull one back.
Well, let's see if they can really do that. If they are able to do that, then they are going to be the first team to put a ball past the net in the Team Greater Accra.
Referee blows the whistle. Easy goal. Easy goal. No problems at all for Team Central. Yabua Dasman gets his name on the score sheet.
Cool penalty for Yabua Dasman.
Yeah.
Spotted.
Vipo went the wrong way.
Yeah. He was calm
and composed.
Yeah. Pick the spot there and just drive it past Emmanuel Vipo. So it is Team Central who pulls one back. Team Central 1, Team Greater Accra 2.
Game will continue, and Team Greater Accra will they double their efforts, knowing that at least an opponent has managed to get a goal in the back of their net. There's a strong run there. Can he get to it? He does so. But then the battle is who maintains the upper hand. And Greater gets the ball out of danger zone. Central Region 1, Greater Accra Region 2. That's the scoreline in this morning's first match of the day as we get into the last 20 minutes of the match. Present here with us once again is the second CAF Vice President and the President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku. Talent development, talent identification, creation of opportunities for the young to grow. That seems to be his baby. And again, we can tell you that it's the muscles of the Greater Accra players that did them in and being worked on now. Close to us in commentary position is the medical team, and they're working tirelessly on getting the players back on the field of play. And currently being treated is Emmanuel Lomote. Once the muscles are flexible, I'm sure we will see them in subsequent matches. Quick water break for the players. The sun is high up, and they will need that break for the last 20 minutes of the game. Central Region are back in the game. It's Central Region 1, Greater Accra Region 2.
Yeah, there's a time for technical team members to also introduce or tell them what they need to do. You know, as the saying goes, last days are dangerous. And Team Central will be looking forward to see if they can get one and make the game a draw, or even possible have their first win. But as Team Greater Accra, who will look forward to deny Team Central for getting into their groove. They've already done so, been able to cancel one of the goals, making it 2-1. Ball restarts with a throw-in for Central team, but Team Greater Accra player who's down and referee whistles for an infringement. The ball is with Team Greater Accra, and it's Mano Fetcher who sends in a long one. Ball gets through, but not really finding his colleague. Team Central spread the play there, but quickly dealt with Team Greater Accra. Calmly done there by Team Central. Team Central trying as much as possible to be using the left side. Good incursion coming from them, especially from Ernest Amoa. He's a player who has turned the heat on the defense of Team Greater Accra ever since he came in. He is have a way of turning and twisting and making things difficult for the Team Greater Accra players to deal with. It's full of pace too as well. He orchestrated the proceedings for Team Central to have the penalty. And it's Team Central who failed to get that ball, and his Team Greater Accra spread a play to the 18-yard box. Defender boots that ball out of danger zone. It's Team Central still have possession with the ball, but they loses that one, and it's time to get it back. But the pass couldn't reach his colleague. It's Team Greater Accra who have the ball. Spread a play to the right side. Does well to keep the ball. Sends the ball back to his colleague. It's Team Greater Accra who fancy their chances, but Tidy up, done by the defense of Team Central. It's Team Greater Accra, the fighting spirit from them. Quickly recover the ball back. Emmanuel Fletcher sends it to Vepo. Vepo spread it to the left side to Kwafo. Beautifully done there by Kwafo. Kwafo takes it back to Vepo. Vepo spreads the play back to Michael Appiah. Neatly done by Michael Appiah. Michael Appiah sends the ball to the midfield but loses possession there. Greater Accra takes it back. They spread a play to the left side. The chase is going to be on. And it's going to be Mustafa. Mustafa tries to skip past his marker there. Will he going to shoot? He passed the ball. Left drive there. Hit the crossbar. Still ball in possession with the Greater Accra team. He sends in another one. And the ball goes out of play. What a goal that could have been. A lovely left drive there. Hitting a crossbar.
Indeed, that was a sweet build-up by Team Greater Accra. They bit their time, but look at that bend from Daniel Asante. He got it spot on, and it had to take a little bit more for the defense to ensure that they weathered the storm and weathered the storm nicely, as Greater Accra are looking at bringing on another player, Collins, to join the colleagues on the field of play. But again, it's been a top-notch performance for Team Greater Accra. They kept the same shape of the team after playing the last match on day one. They end up playing the first match on day two. No wonder they've made 4 substitutions so far. Collins coming on board to join the colleagues. Meanwhile, there's injury worry. I think it's the captain of Team Central, Salam Alidu. He's up on his feet. Of course, the pressure was on them. And for Team Greater Accra, again, not in a haste they had that opportunity to shoot twice.
Yeah.
But they kept passing the ball through until that opportunity was created. And then Asante bent it to hit the crossbar. Good enough for Team Greater Accra, trickling down to the 80th minute of the game. So Team Central do not have enough time if they want to pounce and get back into the game on level pegging. Referee blows the whistle. Advantage will stay with Team Central. Down went Kenneth Boateng. But again, Team Greater Accra showing superiority, I beg your pardon, in the game so far. Clash by goalkeeper. Vipo goes down. Vipo is down in pain. And I think it's Yao Yeboah who is also down. Let's hope that there's going to be a quick recovery for the two. Goalkeeper came out to save the day, and what an awkward way he fell down. I'm sure he would suffer from his back.
Yeah, that's going to be painful.
It is going to be painful, putting a lot of pressure. And I think in the process, he may have clipped the thigh of the opposite number, Yao Yeboah Dasman. Such a pity. 10 minutes to the end of the game, barring add-on time. It's not a very good time to pick up injuries in a match, is it? With key players who started the competition out. It would be very painful to see other players not being able to continue the game. But fortunately, Yao Dasman is okay. He's off the field and he's being treated. But goalkeeper still lies down on the pitch and will need a lot of the treatment and the concern showed by the technical bench. They obviously know that he's their safest pair of hands. What a cross from there on that occasion. Lined up, powerful left-footed drive, and that was the first goal by Team Greater Accra. And Yusuf took his time very well. And again, like we've witnessed in subsequent scenarios of the game, they are not in a hurry to shoot on target. They pick the right time, the right spot, they hit it hard, and then they register the goal. Yusuf did that very well.
Yeah, you notice what they knew what they were doing. You see that when the cross came in, their colleague didn't even jump. he knew that there was someone behind him, and Lomote had to just pick that spot. And when it falls on his strong foot, he's gonna cause you problems.
Yep.
And look at that from Yusuf Sani too as well. Spectacular goals coming from this chap. Look, first touch was everything for him. Hit it so hard with so much power. Went to the roof, and the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about that.
Well, thankfully, Vipo is back on his feet. And if the game starts, it will be a numerical disadvantage for Team Central because Dasman is being worked on. But the referee says let the game continue, and so shall we here in commentary position. Once again, there's a forward movement by Team Greater Accra. Can they go past the markers this time around? Central Region say no.
Team Central will start off with a throw-in. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Central once again. He makes it. Ball still with Team Central. He's trying to lay the ball to his colleague, but in the process, ball was blocked there, and it's a throw-in for Team Central once again. They make a shot there. We're trying to pick up the shot passes from the right flank, but couldn't keep it in play. Goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Greater Accra. And it does it quickly. Boots the ball out to the center line and finds his player. He also spread the play to the right flank. Chases on. He gets the ball. And he's trying to dribble past his marker, but Abdul Samad Yunus, it's not going to have him. Oh, what a lovely dribble there from Team Greater Accra. And card being shown to Punku Samuel for Team Greater Accra. That was Kenneth Wattin with a skill there. Punku Samuel knew what Kenneth could have done if he gone past him. Had to just stop him there. That will be painful.
Right at the back of the thigh. And again, like you rightly said, that could be painful. Confirmation of the yellow card showed to Samuel Punku. And again, another injury situation for Team Central.
Well, it seems we've been seeing too much injury and hard situations, and I don't know if that could be a way of slowing the tempo from our Team Central. And Team Greater Accra, obviously you see that they are really tired. They did a lot of operations yesterday night, thrashing Upper East 4 goals to nothing, and they are doing pretty much well. Still have some minutes left, and this time they will be looking to manage situation, not allowing Team Central to up the tempo and even get another goal. Cross being swung in from Team Central. Ball with Abdul. Abdul fights on. Dribble pass one. It's still with Abdul, but this time good defense there from Team Greater Accra, and it's the captain of Team Central. Couldn't really keep the ball. It's Team Central still having the ball, and they bring another man down again. Princess, I told you earlier on, they are not allowing Team Central to operate and get through the spaces. They stop them before they get into the danger zone.
And I'm sure that has been the instructions from the bench. We saw them do the same against Team Upper East. Team Upper East did not get to play their own game. They kept dictating the pace, and they have done similar thing for this game against Team Central. There's a long ball through, but again, Vipo and his height to the rescue. Blows one down the field. Central will try to defend. Referee blows the whistle. The advantage will go to Team Central. Over the last 10 or so minutes, it's got a bit physical in the game. Not too sure whether that's a tactic. But Central Region, and this time around, they're almost always overcrowded by the predominant white shirts from Team Greater Accra. Nicely stopped there by Captain Salam Mika Alidu.
Well, even though they are down on the score line, Captain Salam Mika Alidu has been very sound in the defensive duties for Team Central. That's the battle there from Team Greater and Team Central. But Team Central wins the free kick. And that was Emmanuel Kwame Boache there battling it out. Team Greater Accra, but they lose possession there. Pass not accurate enough. Team Greater Accra also loses possession there, and Team Central will build up from the back. Sensing a long one, but good stop there from Team Greater Accra. Ball still in possession with Team Central. Try to play to the left side. Boys with Kenneth Boateng. Boateng sensing a pass. He got there, but couldn't really get something out of that ball. It was a good run there from Team Central, though. Shakes his head.
Yep, it's a tough game. But you've chosen to play it, and it comes with some of these hard tackles, hard knocks, injuries here and there, etc. Good forward movement. Kenneth Boateng lost possession when it really mattered most. Vipo came out to narrow the angle and probably save the day for Team Greater Accra.
Well, I must say, goalkeeper Vipo is a very tactical guy. He's not just a goalkeeper at the back, but he is also watching what is going on, and when it matters for him to come out to act as a sweeper, he does it quickly. That is Emmanuel Vipo, the goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra for you. Team Central moving forward there, but being stopped from their tracks there, and referee scored that infringement. It's going to be a free kick for Team Central, but before that, it's going to be a substitution from Team Greater Accra. They are bringing in Maxwell Dogbe and Ponku Samuel will be going out. He's one of the workaholic players for Team Greater Accra.
Yeah, I think they need to get him to reserve his energy or rebuild the energy for subsequent matches, Ponku. And so Dogbe would see to the climax of the game for Team Greater Accra. 2-1 advantage is the scoreline. Team Greater Accra leading Team Central. We have done almost 89 minutes and a couple of seconds, 60 seconds remaining. But of course, considering that there could be a minute or two of injury time. But it would be work done and dusted for Team Greater Accra should it finish in their favor. They're currently sitting at the top of Group B, and obviously it will be a points build-up for them per the victory. But it's not over yet. Greater Accra still have an opportunity to come forward. The pass is laid on, but good tackle. But the pressure is still lurking as they have an opportunity. Five minutes of add-on time, says our fourth official, Abdul Hanan Ibrahim. Greater Accra on the offensive. Yes, Asante. Can he go past one? He does. He moves in straight again. But the shot goes against the body of goalkeeper Bernard Toffa. Flag is up for offside. And the Central lads not too happy with that decision. Clearly, they had their eyes on moving forward. That was a wonderful through pass, but the player had taken off a bit too early.
Look at the reaction coming from the Team Central side. They are not happy with the judgment from the fourth official, the linesman, but Team Central still with the ball. But there comes the good recovery from Team Greater Accra, not allowing Team Central to get into those danger areas. Team Central still fighting on, and it seems they need to get a goal to end it in a draw. they will be happy if it gets to that stage, knowing how strong Team Greater Accra is. It's Team Central over elaboration on the part of the Team Central player, and Team Greater Accra will have a long ball that they're going to chase on, but good tidying up there from the defense of Team Central. It's Amwa, who has been really good and instrumental down the flanks here for Team Central ever since he came in.
The second half has been pretty tough. And after this game, the second match of the day, we'll see Team Northern Region taking on Team Brong Ahafo. And again, injury worries there for Team Central, Yabua Dasman. Since he came on, he's done quite a lot, trying to get in open spaces. The stretcher is out. He will be taken off so that he receives treatment.
That could be a painful one, because he's a player who came in the second half, and he, Yao Yeboah Dasman, and Ernest Amwa, their link-up play up front, they tend to be tormenting the defense of Team Greater Accra ever since they came in the second half. And I heard one of his colleagues telling him to get up. Looking at the scoreline, they are losing and he needs to get up, so they fight on.
Yeah.
And the response from Yao Yeboah is, I can't.
Well, Greater also have an injury casualty of their own, but we have done the 90 minutes. 5 minutes of add-on time was indicated and we've played 3. But the game will continue. Pressure coming from Team Central, and that will go straight to goalkeeper. No problems at all dealing with that. He obviously will waste a few seconds lying on the pitch before the game will continue.
Yeah, so confirmation there, Yao Yeboah Dasman cannot continue, and Raphael Boaje will be coming in. Extent of the injury might be a worrying one for Team Central. Yao Yeboah Dasman, that's a confirmation there. Raphael Aboaje steps in. Still have about some seconds left.
Yep. It's pretty much that done and dusted for Team Greater Accra. And from the look of things, Central may huff and puff, but I doubt if they will be in a position to get a goal. But of course, in association football, anything can happen. So we can't say that they are the losers as yet until the final whistle. Referee blows the whistle for the game to continue. And it's Team Greater Accra who would effectively get the game underway, pushing through one step at a time. Over the line, the ball will go. The advantage will stay with Team Central. Referee right there saw the foul and advantage of a throw into Team Central. Again, it goes out. Central appeal for the advantage, and they get it. Last-ditched effort by Team Central, looking at a very long throw. Dealt with by Team Greater Accra, and Asante's kick is the last kick of the morning's encounter between Greater Accra region and their opponents from the Central region. What a game it has been. Again, 100% performance in terms of the scoreline by Team Greater Accra. and it looks like they're making themselves a lot more comfortable in the match. It's been a very tough encounter, but at the very last minute, they showed clearly that they are all to survey. They have Central Region also defeated, and so there's a lot more to look forward to in their next match. Of course, the other teams that are yet to win points have also showed clearly that indeed there are opportunities for them to bounce back into the competition. It's all over in the first match, and at the end of full time is this team in white and red, Greater Accra region, who run away 2-1 winners over their opponents from the Central region.
Is your MVP, fantastic player from Greater Accra. Yes, smart for the cameras. Thank you very much. Yes, got a picture from Felix. Pay attention. You see, look at my cameraman. Yes, look at it. Smart boy, smart. Yeah, smart. Use it smart for your coaches. But it's a good show, Greater Accra. I mean, we played last game, I played this morning, we done well, and that was a good performance. Well-played performance, fantastic performance from Central. And this is Central first game, so we'd love to look forward to very promising team, Central. Now we're ready for Puro Ahafo and Northern Region. Are they ready? Then we're ready for Northern Region.
Yusuf Sani, man of the match performance. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel amazing. Yesterday's game was amazing. Like we took the same energy to this morning again. Though we are a bit tired, but we did our best.
Talking about the energy, let's go through the game. This is a side that I saw that you find some difficulties. How would you rate your opponent?
Yeah, like I would take like 9 over 10. They are good.
They are a good side.
Yeah, they are a good side.
Okay, so going forward, will we see more from you?
Like we have to see more of us as time goes on, because we have a lot of matches ongoing. And we look forward to take the trophy to Greater Accra. That's all.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Good one, ball. Sorry, forward. Ima. Play. What? Male form. Hey. One. Somebody, Hey.
But let's cross over and talk to Team Central, or let's take a look at Team Central. Yes, they have the quality. They know how to build up from behind, consistent build up. They are not in a rush. Looking to drill one in. Asari Armstrong is behind the ball. He runs over it into the 18-yard box, and it's headed away nicely. Team Central, how do they get themselves back into the game? That's a long ball to the near side. Mr. Lomote with the ball. He goes past one. Can't go past two. Team Central have the advantage. And they
Corner kick swung in, dealt with the defense of Team Central. Ball still in the danger zone, but
there's a lot of impact to be made by Team Greater Accra as the game progresses and continues. But of course, Team Central will also have to lift up as they come forward now. And Greater Accra will take over from here. Good footwork, good display. Clearly showing that the most insightful things to know is the fact that Team Greater Accra seem to have a lot of energy as they come forward. Who's there to finish? There's nobody in play. 54 minutes gone. Greater Accra putting on the pressure. They're looking for goal number 3. That shot is blocked, but the advantage will still stay with them. Yes, Lomote. He picks the best spot, but Bernard Toffa to develop and hone their skills. As it were, Greater Accra dash forward. Central will have a lot of defending to do now. Good footwork goes past 2 players. They still have the advantage, team Greater Accra. And Central resolve to thwart all the efforts that come their way. Vipo comes out to challenge for that. He goes down in the process.
Remains the same. You look at Team Greater Accra, you're looking more purposeful there, but this time it's Team Central who breaks free there. And let's see if they can cancel one of the goals out. And oh, what a feeble shot there from Team Central. To Emmanuel Lomote.